get 3 touchdowns. That's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Peoples-Jones returning. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they will finally get him down. How about that return? They'll be set up well as time has run out in this third quarter. 39. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Mayfield. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. Hunt going to run for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. Right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And the lead is up to 14. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, New York.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. They'll run on first down. Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard
flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but in today's NFL, I wouldn't want to play defense. Too many great receivers and guys who are accurate, who can get them the ball. We've seen the result. Days like this one.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. Jones throwing for it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right?
That's you get pushed 5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Do you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, Barkley, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Olivier Vernon brings him down. Throwing on 2nd down, Jones. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Oh, but you're good at it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Sacked. A loss of 2 yards. Another 3 and out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. Now, this is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Jabril Peppers on the cover.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 49-yard.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. A gain of 6 there on first.
Here's Jarvis Landry with a nice reception and pickup there. And when you say Pro Bowl, you better think Jarvis Landry. He's been selected to it every year since 2015. The only season he's missed, his rookie year. And he is durable and tough. We talk about that all the time. How about this for an example? Hasn't missed a game in his first 6 seasons and was a 1,000-yard receiver for the 3rd time in 2019.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mack Wilson, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 53 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Browns.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.